Hello and welcome to episode 53 of my Terraria Calamity mod playthrough. So, the Empress of Light has been defeated. Having had time to think about it, I do kind of understand why the developers may have taken the Terror Prism off its challenge status and putting it in the loot bag, and that's largely down to the fact they added randomness to the Empress of Light's attack patterns. Because originally her attack patterns was very, very rigid. You knew exactly which attack was following which the previous one. So you could predict and you could then plan your movements out ahead. I believe, I read it on the wiki, in Revengeancy mode she has a 50% chance to skip the next attack in the sequence, and her general movement has been made more erratic anyway. So those two things combined would actually make the challenge itself harder, just by the fact that it's no longer as predictable as it used to be. And that is probably why they moved the weapon off of it, even though they did stop her attacks in rage mode from being one-hit KOs. But anyway, today Ravager is our main target. I believe, according to the progression guide, it also drops a crafting material, although I have no idea which one. It's not one I think I've seen, and we'll probably recognise it when we get it. So we'll have the Ravager, we'll craft what we can from its materials, we may kill it a couple of times. We'll see if we can kill the Lunatic Cultist. We are not going to have the time for the lunar event though. The lunar event is going to probably take us a while, because I remember that thing kicking my ass both in expert mode and in master mode. It is not a trivial thing. Okay. So, that being the case, I don't want to have to look it up in here, but I don't know how I can look up where we spawn it. Just from the items. Okay. So I don't think it's a multi-segmented boss. Just looking at that thing. Looks like we can spawn it anywhere. Did I actually already make the death whistle? I may have already made it. Doesn't have a time of day requirement, so we'll spawn it in the day. Did we make? No. Okay. Solar tablets and Lizardo blocks. Make death whistle. One of the few sounds the flesh golem still recognizes. We shall fight it in the usual location. We know nothing about this, so I don't think there's much we can do in terms of preparation. Let's make sure Pearl of Informant is on. All of that stuff is ready. Let's get ourselves a set of potions. Because there is a non-zero chance we might one-shot it. I keep thinking about the difficulty the game is currently on and whether or not it warrants increasing. And then I keep remembering, no, bosses are still killing us on our first attempts. Sure, we're one-shotting some of them, but we're like 50-50 chance to be able to one-shot a boss. Food. Okay. The area should already be prepped. We are wearing the correct armor. Looking at this thing, it walks, so let's assume that it's going to spend most of its time on here, because probably that's where I'm going to be. Pop these down. Okay. For whatever reason, those didn't go off. May have actually already had the buffs up. Okay. Let's see what this Ravager is about. I lost track of my cursor. I'm not sure what parts of this I need to be attacking. Okay, that was trivial. I'm fairly sure that could quite easily do some serious damage if you're not paying attention. Because I know this does drop a... Now we've got it here. What crafting material does it actually drop? Skull clusters? Maybe it's the fleshy geode? I actually don't remember ever seeing this. Okay, let's resummon it because that went quick enough that... Paying too much attention to where I'm shooting and not where the boss is. This is a sign of overconfidence. We already know that this weapon does significantly less damage than the one we were just using. But I want to know. I'm taking damage from that spire thing more than I'm taking damage from anything else. Okay, they did a pretty good job there. I think I was right in my suggestion that multi-segmented enemies, these would be pretty effective against. Because I think the kill time for that wasn't much longer. Okay, we've got 3 kills on it. If we need to kill it more times, then we can do that in a bit. First things first, relic. This goes on the right hand side, keep things balanced. We are going to need to make an auxiliary UFO in order to hold all post-moon Lord relics. But I think I'll make a couple of them so I can also have a armor one that holds a bunch of armor stands for all of the armor we have used or we may be using. Okay, let's read the lore next. The Ravager. A sickening flesh golem built for the sole purpose of savage, relentless destruction. The monstrosity was a desperate gambit to turn the tides against the god-seeking armies. I could scarcely believe it myself. It was born of a ritual of great sacrifice performed in ardent faith. The ritual condemned and fused the bodies and souls of the fallen allies into its hideous thing. When the warlocks pledged their very lives to it as an offering, it awoke an words effortlessly massacred them. Now caked in fresh blood, it hungers for more, setting off on an aimless rampage. I suppose its brutality serves as a reminder to be careful what you believe. Okay. These go away. That gets sold. Is it just the geode? Maybe I'm misremembering what Necrostone Wall. Maybe I'm misremembering what the wiki was saying. I mean this... Oh! Oh! No, I misinterpreted what this was saying. It's not that this is crafting materials, this contains crafting materials. I see. Fair enough. Okay. Permanently increases the rage duration mode by 1 second. Let's put this away now so that we can stack up everything we want to sell up here. Multiple copies of those aren't useful. Armored Blood Pact increases HP by 25%. Healing potions are 25% more efficient is a thing. Chalice of the Blood God. So we only need one of those. Let's see, other duplicates. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. That's a duplicate. Everything else is individual stuff. There must be a slime somewhere bouncing back and forth. Okay. Oh, well, we got the summoner weapon. We only need one of it. It's not a material. Skull balloon, vanity item. So that we only need one of and can just be put into storage. Ultima's Cleave, again, no material, so we only need one of it. Forceful Realm Ravager, material. Ravager Prime, so we do only need one of it, we only have one of it. Flesh Totem, equipable, halves enemy contact damage. When you take contact damage, this effect has a 20-second cooldown. It's not a material. A vanity item, Stone Pillar. True Cosmic Cone. I do remember this item because I also remember this item. Did I put that into storage somewhere? Or did I think it not worth it? I think I may have thought it not worth it. What's it called? It is Cosmic. I'm sure we picked up a Cosmic Cone. Apparently we never picked up a Cosmic Cone. Oh, because it's a crafting item. So we had no reason to craft it. Fair enough. Well, we'll put this in here anyway. Magic item is not a material, so yep, I only need one of them. We've already established that one. Summons miniature necronic flesh golem. Is this just a pet? This is just a pet. Oh, there it is beneath us. Sorry, Duke Fishton's better. We'll be keeping the Fishton, thank you very much. Okay. I don't think we've got one of everything, but it looks like we've got one of most things. What are we missing? We don't have a magic weapon. Taking damage, or taking defense damage heals you over time. You gain 1 health for every 1 defense recovered. Taking damage always deals at least half your total defense and defense damage. Rogue weapons. We didn't get the rogue weapons. We will need to kill it a couple more times. Do we want to do that now? I suppose we may as well. We've established that it's not that much of a threat. Let's put the vanity items away. Sell all of that. We'll put this lot in temporary storage for testing in a little bit. Actually, since it's almost night time, yes, I do want these weapons equipped. Since it's almost night time, there's an achievement we should get, which may not be possible to do. Well, it's probably possible to do, but it may kick our ass nonetheless. And there is an achievement for killing all 3 mechanical bosses simultaneously, or fighting them all at the same time. So we will quickly attempt this. Let's actually have that on. And then we'll kill the Ravager a few extra times. We're only 15 minutes in, so we're all good on time. Even if we want to kill the Lunar Cultist, which we do. That is the plan. Okay. You there. Sit you there. That goes there. Okay. Make it nighttime. Activate buffs. Okay. Okay, we have them all out. Okay, our defense is good enough. I wasn't entirely sure whether we would have enough defense for this. But no, we had plenty of defense. Hey, I think we even got a relic out of one of those. Oh yeah, the Twins has 2 relics. That's going to cause a problem with our board if we ever collect all of them. Okay, Flesh Golem then, straight onto it. Okay, so that's 3 more, isn't it? Where's the bags? 1. I've got another one of those. 2, 3. It doesn't look like we actually got either of the rogue weapons. No, it's just given us all the stuff we had already. It's not given us any new stuff. Come on! Probability! Work with me here. We need to swap some things over. At least give me one of them. I don't even know if they're actually materials, so I don't even know whether or not I need them. Twins, Ravager. There we go, we got one of them. We also got a dev set. That's not a material, that's not a material. None of these are materials, but I would still like to get them just to see them. One last go. We're running out of buffs. Another advantage of these swords is their speed. They move really, really fast. So sure, while the bees do a lot of damage, these can keep up with just about anything. Well, we got a new whip. Well, we're still missing one more go. And nah. I think we've done enough. We've killed it enough times. If it's not going to give us the other stuff, then we'll farm it later, if at all. If that becomes something that we want. Okay. Let me quickly sort out what we want to keep and what we want to sell. So we just... Let me sort my inventory out. I'll be right back. Okay. So this is all the stuff that we got from the mechanical bosses and the vanity stuff that we didn't already have. So it's just 2 different sets of armor and a random hat. We also got a plush from the Ravager. So we can get them put away. Someone's a miniature tool of destruction, I think. I'm gonna guess this was a destroyer drop. No? It says rideable. Did I misread that wrong? I misread that, okay. Yeah, mechanical worm destroyer, I was right. Fair enough. And yeah, we got one of the trophies for the twins. Thankfully we didn't get both, otherwise we're going to have a problem. There are 2, there's one for each of them, which makes this entire setup annoying because of them, if we ever get both of them. So yeah, that can go away. And then we have the weapons. The weapons and the whip, actually. This may be a flat-out upgrade, whip-wise. Much longer reach. It's... yeah, that's a straight-up upgrade. And it's a multi-whip as well. Whereas this one is not. I'll take the multi-whip for the extra range and the extra speed. Okay, put that away. Weapons time. Let's go in an order. Magic. That's a material, so let's plop you in here. You're a potentially useful accessory, so we'll put you in here. And we only got 5 of the weapons. We still missing this one here and the other magical weapon. This one actually looks like it could be more interesting because it has more to it, but never mind. We did not get it. Yeah, we're going to need Tiki armor because of the extra minion this armor set gives us. Okay. We'll test the normal weapons first. And then we'll go on to Rogue and Summoner. So, launches damage in homing sparks and explodes on enemy hit. Reasonable amount of damage if you're hitting directly with it. Shoots a burst of 3 to 4 bullets. Converts musket balls into explosive bullets. Just a shotgun. Casts a barrage of bloody guys, or casts a barrage of bloody geysers from below. Not going to be useful against smaller bosses, but I can see this being good for larger bosses. Particularly, are those going through? They're not going through. Less useful if it's not piercing. Okay, rogue weapon next. Oh, that's got a lot to it. Attacks grant a lifesteal based on damage dealt. The lower your HP, the more damage this weapon does, and heals the player on enemy hit. Stealth Strike throws a single rainbow outline dagger. On enemy hits, this dagger boosts the damage and life regen of all members of your team. However, there is a small chance it will cut your health in half instead. Interesting. It's a donor item as well. It's a bit too slow though, and its attack speed does mean that it doesn't synergize well with our insta-hit stuff that we're working with at the minute. Let's pull these down. It might be a valid replacement for this one. I mean, that did just did 9,000 damage. That's... No, I don't think it's going to be replacing that one. Okay, interesting weapon, but I think it's more tuned. I mean, the specific wording of it makes it tuned for team play. I mean, I kind of figured that the Rogue may actually not be designed to be played on its own, strictly speaking. Again, just because it's not designed to be doesn't mean that you can't. Okay, Spike Scrag Staff. Oh. Oh, these things. I accidentally noticed these things. I can't remember what made me look at them. These are going to be... These are probably a good replacement for the bombs. For Mythical Dead Dreadmine Staff. One, they're quieter. The Dreadmine Staff is loud. But I get a feeling we're going to get the same kind of effect and damage out of it, because the reason we use this is for area clear. It's good, or it was good against the Plague-Bringer Goliath, because the bombs would deal with the majority of the ads it spawned. This would do a similar kind of job. Because obviously in a minute it's sitting on top of something, but if it's not sitting on top of something... Can you not see this in the minutes? You may not have line of sight, that might be the problem. I put you here and here. Because that's obviously a lot of area coverage. So we'll also do a decent amount of damage to... it would get well against the Flesh Goat, or the thing we just fought, the Ravager. And it might work well against the Lunatic Cultist. We will use it... the Lunatic Cultist actually is a small target. It's not an easy thing to hit. You also have the problem that this is a bunch of extra projectiles I need to be able to mentally filter out when trying to dodge whatever the enemy's throwing at me. Oh, there's two different types of claw this thing drops. Okay, fair enough. I think we'll keep it. We'll replace the Dreadmine Staff. So let me get that upgraded, get all of this stuff put away, etc. And I will be right back. Okay, inventory's clear, we're ready to move on. Lunatic Cultist. That is the next thing. Yes, it is. I already know what the spawn requirement is for this. We have to kill the people praying at the... There's a medallion in the background over by the dungeon. And I think that spawns it. Kill the 4 cultists outside the dungeon after the golem. This item is not craftable. And we'll be able to summon them with this later. The cultist is a very small target. And if they haven't changed anything, it's a pretty quick target. I don't remember it spawning ads, so I think we're better off using these two. We can probably get away using the fuel cell bundle. I don't think we need the swords. These guys are pretty nippy. It might be too quick for our water elemental to hit, but we'll give her the opportunity. I don't think we're going to need those. Take these. And take that. Yeah, these are all here. This area isn't exactly the largest, but we'll see if it'll do. It doesn't have multiple layers, though. That could be a problem. Good. I need to actually remember his attacks. I think we got hit by absolutely everything there. We failed to dodge everything. Let's give that another go. It wasn't for a lack of being able to see the attacks. The attacks were plain enough. Just for whatever reason I was focusing too hard on other things. And did not pay enough attention to it. It may also not have helped that we only have a single platform here. Lightning. That orb stays. Okay, he doesn't have contact damage. That chases and freezes. The ice hit you. Okay, and now we have a problem. Let's get out of here for now. Into a safe location. Okay, so that's where they spawned. I didn't think the Stardust or the fragments... Ah, that is new material. Oh, we got the Ancient Manipulator as well! Ooh! That's the reason killing him is important. This thing unlocks so much stuff. Let's move you so we can have this nearby in the main bit. Oh, there's something we can immediately make. Can we make both things? I forget. I don't think there's other material that we need for this. Where is it? Where did I put them? Did I move them over to the summon chest? No, I'm blind. They've got to be in here somewhere. Here they are. And that needs an Ancient Manipulator. And I think these need an Ancient Manipulator. Why do I feel I'm missing one of these? We never went back to get the rare Brim Tulip. So we are missing one of those. We should, however... Yes. That thing is just something to be upgraded later. This is the thing that we want. The whole gang is here now. We have all of them. They are going to cover the screen and make it harder to see attacks coming, but we have them all. Why are you attacking all the way over here? Okay, good day. We managed to get these. Let's get the Lunatic Cultist thing down. Let's despawn that thing so that they shut up. Yeah, we don't have time for the lunar invasion. Let me... everything that we needed to be crafted with the ancient manipulator that we actually had the parts for was in there. I don't think there was anything else. Where is the other part of this? There it is. That goes with that. Can't combine them yet. I think we need something else. Yeah, we need multiple things. So there are these meld blobs. This is the next material. Okay, so this is just from the lunar... this is going to unlock a decent amount of stuff. We'll be able to craft that and that for sure. There's a new set of armor in here, so we get a rogue upgrade. Additional rogue weapons. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we need from this, and it appears to be mostly rogue-related stuff, which is fine. We will get all of that stuff in due course. Do we have everything for this? We do actually now have everything for this as well. For the absorber. Okay, good. Might be a bit of a short episode today. Oh wait. There is one other thing we can craft. All attacks inflict plague and grant immunity to plague, but our armor does as well. These release when damaged that inflict plague. Spawns plague seekers on enemy hit. I think that's potentially worth it. Because I don't think we get that benefit from our armor anywhere. When's the next upgrade for this? I don't think we have the materials for it. Yeah, it is an ancient manipulator recipe, but we don't have the materials for it. If I put this on... and for the sake of argument, let's disable those. Over 4,000 if I remove this. It's adding about 200 damage. It's spawning additional bees is nice, but we actually already have bees being spawned by this thing here. So it's not required for us to be able to inflict plague. So I think it goes into storage. It's a nice idea, but... doesn't quite have a purpose. Anytime you're ready, lads. Let's just stop the manual. Okay. Is there anything else in here that appears to have everything we need? I don't think so. I think this needs something else. Yeah, we need nightmare fuel for that. That's missing parts. That's missing a part. Protoplasm. We already know that's missing a part. Missing lots of parts, so nothing in there can be crafted yet. Now this. Nope. Nope. This is missing something as well. Yep, we need the ore. I need to go farm this, because this has another upgrade to this thing. The amalgam I don't think we have the parts for. Yep, we're missing some things. Now what's this here for? Ah, right, yes. We're getting close to this. The astral bars, I think, is the stuff we can get from the astral ore, but we obviously need to kill the astral deus. I think it is. The boss before the Moon Lord. It's the thing that we will probably be trying to kill on Friday if we don't spend all of our time with the lunar invasion. Okay. We shall, I think, call it a little bit early there today. We'll do the lunar invasion next week. Not next week, it's Wednesday today. We'll do the lunar invasion on Friday. That will also mean that we will probably look at Astrum Deus. And then Monday will be prep for Moon Lord. So depending on how long the lunar invasion takes us and how many times we need to kill, or how many attempts it takes and times we need to kill the Astrum Deus, we may do crafting next Monday in prep for the Moon Lord, and then that puts us basically post Moon Lord, which is all new stuff. And at that point we need to actually make somewhere else to put our relics, because we only have enough space for 2 of them now. 2 of them? Actually space for 3 of them. But we only need space for 2 of them, so we'll have the Moon Lord as the centerpiece of the UFO, or the additional smaller UFOs that we're going to build. But yeah, we will leave it there for today. I need to upgrade that. I'll get that done between episodes. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back again on Friday with more of this, where we will take on the... Is it listed as the lunar event? I thought it was the lunar invasion. It's called the lunar event. Lunar invasion, whatever you want. And we'll also go after Astrum Deus. So, hopefully, we'll see you next time. Cheerio.